诉基督徒是说，你们是要经历这个大灾难、大逼迫，但是呢，这个大逼迫不会是无限期的，它有个时间限度。
But here we run into a difficulty because if the rapture comes before the Antichrist comes, this is talking about something after the Antichrist has shown up.
但是我们很明显看见有一个问题是什么？就是现在这一讲的又是讲到是在敌基督出现以后的事情。
And it is from this passage in here that some people say that the rapture will come in the middle of the 7 years.
然后因为这一段圣经的缘故呢，有一些解经家又说，这个教会被提呢，会是在这个7年中间的这个中段的这个阶段，就7年当中的有一个时间点，教会被提。
So that is why we always say we cannot say when the rapture is going to come.
所以这也是因为这个缘故，我们很难说具体的说这个教会被提会是在什么时间。
But we do know that the church is going to receive persecution, very strong persecution at the end days.
我们只是知道，就是有一件事情大部分解经家都同意的，就是教会到末期的时候要经受非常大的逼迫，这件事情大家同意。
But there are some people who say that after the rapture, then there's no more chance to become Christian anymore.
有些解经家说，等到教会被提以后，地上人就不再有机会归信耶稣了。
But then in Revelation it speaks that in that last 7 years there will be those people who will not get the mark of the beast.
但是呢，启示录里又讲到是说，在最后最后的年月的时候呢，还是会有人拒绝什么呢？就是接受这个兽的印啊。
There will be those people who will be beheaded, who will be killed because they would not follow the beast.
会有人因为不愿意跟随那个兽的印记而被杀头了。
So that I see it, and I've held this position quite a while, is that after the Antichrist comes, there are going to be those people who are going to accept Christ. They're going to stand firm against the Antichrist.
所以我比较长的时间以来，我还是比较坚持这么一种观点，就是当敌基督出现以后，还会有一批的人，他们是坚决的抵制这个敌基督，要他们接受这个受印他们会坚持真理，他们还是会信靠主的。
And so if they accept Jesus Christ, then are they part of the church?
那所以剩下的问题就是说，当教会被提以后，如果还有敌基督出现以后，他们又归信耶稣，这群人他们属于教会吗？他们是不是教会的一部分呢？
So if they are part of the church, later in Revelation, in the later chapters, it brings out the fact that all people who accept Jesus Christ are part of the church.
那我们知道，在启示录后面一些经文里面也有提到一件事情，就是无论是什么时候得救的人，都是属于教会的一部分。只要你是相信耶稣而重生得救。
And so you can see why where Bruce has difficulty of saying that there are people going to be taken up before the Antichrist turns up.
所以我们知道以前有牧师，比方像布鲁斯，他去解这个经的时候，他就发现有一个问题，就是他说在敌基督以前，教会就被提，那么他就不能解释敌基督的期间，在那后期信主的这些基督徒到底是属于什么状况，是不是属于教会？
I still think that that's the time when it's going to happen, though.
我是同意，在那个时候还是会有人信主，那时候他们信主人一样是属于神的教会。
Based on the verse in Thessalonians.
根据在帖撒罗尼迦书里面的这个讲法，他们这个事情是会发生的。
But that is the only way that we can explain this, that the outer court is left to the Gentiles and they will trample the city, is that this will be very strong persecution against the church in the time after the Antichrist is here.
所以我比较同意一件事情，在第2节，如果解这个第2节的话，我们应该说，可能是这种情况，就是当在敌基督出现以后，在有差不多3年半的时间里面，有比较大的这种逼迫临到这个地上的这个信耶稣的人。
But the length of the time of persecution is limited, and that's why it puts it into that time of the Antichrist presence.
当然我们看见这里面讲到的这个42个月，实际上是对受大逼迫的人的一种安慰，因为他的受逼迫的时间是有限度的，神故意定下这个时间。
And on the strength of that argument, it seems only reasonable that the 2 witnesses is a symbol of the church evangelizing at that time.
如果是基于这样的一种解释的话，那么后面的2个见证人应该就是讲到是教会呢到在这个世界上面去做传道的工作。
And how they are displayed here, let's read the part about.
我们来看一下第11章的后面这个，从第3节开始。
Verse 3, and I will grant authority to my 2 witnesses, and they will prophesy for 1260 days, clothed in sackcloth. These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 lampstands that stand before the Lord of the earth. And if anyone desires to harm them, the fire proceeds out of their mouths and devours their enemies. And if anyone would desire to harm them in this manner, he must be killed. And these have power to shut up the sky in order that the rain may not fall during the days of their prophesying. And they have power over the waters to turn them into blood, and to smite the earth with every plague, as often as they desire. Yeah, read through 6.
从第11章的3到6节，他说呢，我要使我那2个见证人穿着毛衣传到1260天，他们就是那2棵橄榄树、2个灯台，立在世界之王面前的。若有人想要害他们，就有火从他们口中出来，烧灭仇敌。凡想要害他们的，都必这样被杀。这2人有权柄，在他们传道的日子，叫天闭塞不下雨，又有权柄叫水变成血，并且能随时随地用各样的灾殃攻击世界。
And if that is the case, it would show that the church at that time, during that time, has been given greater, different powers than what we have today.
如果是这个2个见证人是指的象征是教会的话，那么到那个末期的时候，教会将会被神赐予一种特别的能力，这种能力是我们当今的教会现在还没有的。
Because when I witness today, no fire comes out of my mouth that destroys my enemies.
比方说像我讲道的时候，我从我的嘴里不会有出火来，而且能够杀灭我的仇敌。
But if it were the case where the Antichrist was there, they would have a very, very powerful anti-God and anti-Christ power in this world, you see.
但是这个，因为到敌基督的出现的那个年代呢，那个时候他们反对神，那个反对基督和反对教会这种邪恶的势力会非常的强大，所以因为这个缘故，可能神就赐给那个时候的教会一种特殊的能力。
And they will have they have a limited time also, only 1260 days to witness.
另外呢，他们传道的时间也是非常的紧迫，总共只有3年半的时间，就是1260天。
And then, in verse 7, and when they have finished their testimony, the beast that comes up out of the abyss will make war with them and overcome them and kill them.
在第7节说，他们做完见证的时候，那从无底坑里上来的兽必与他们交战，并且得胜，把他们杀了。
See, it means these people are witnessing in the time of the Antichrist.
所以这些人做见证的时候呢，就是敌基督的这个时候。
And their bodies will lie in the street of the great city, which mystically is called Sodom and Egypt, where also their Lord was crucified.
第8节，他们的尸首就倒在大城的街上，这城按着灵意叫索多玛，又叫埃及，就是他们的主钉十字架之处。
Now, how they're displayed